Yo, KohzzyJo back in the house. How y'all doing? Shit, it's been a month and I slacked off after making my latest video, the AMV one. After that, I studied really hard for my finals, and I celebrated after with a lot of gaming. I'm so sorry. Time to snap out of it, Kohz! Shit! Well, it's time to get back on track, and I am so sorry, and I promise to release more content in the following months. I hope I don't eat my words here. Well, I do have a special video installed, and the release date for it is yet to be confirmed. Also, the news video will be out in a couple of days after this, if some of you guys are still interested. Today, I present you guys the top 10 upcoming winter anime series of 2017. I know I am late and all, but fuck it, I gotta do this. It's just what I do. As always, the rank I arrange these in do not matter. Do not take my picks seriously. These are all my opinions and based on my expectations. If you don't like it, that means I have shit taste in anime. And yes, I get told by this by my friends countless of times. If you want to discuss some stuff or anything, leave it in the comment section below. Let's get rolling. Akiba Strip, the animation, animated by Gonzo. An anime adaptation of a video game that was on the PS Vita, PS3, PS4, and Windows PC. One of my friends had it, and to be honest, it was a kind of retarded game. The story sets place in Akihabara, the hot retail district in Japan. One day, the area is invaded by creatures known as synthesters. They prey on the patron of Akihabara, and they feast on their social energy and will to live. These creatures can only be killed by direct exposure to sunlight, which means they have to be stripped down to be killed. Oh, now I get the title. It makes sense now. These things also kind of sound like vampires, right? The main character is a boy named Tamotsu Denkigai. One day, he encounters one of these creatures and was on the verge of death, until a mysterious girl named Matome Manonaka saves him by resurrecting him as a vampire. With his newfound powers, he then forms a group to protect the district of Akihabara. I'll give the show a chance. I watched one of my buds play it and I fell asleep because it was that boring. Let's just see how the anime will handle this. The anime aired on January 4th. Handshakers, animated by Go-Hands. I mentioned this a while back in my news videos if you actually follow those. The anime takes place in Osaka in the year 20XX AD and centers around these specific characters known as handshakers. These are partners who can summon weapons born from their deep psyche by joining hands, known as nimroids. In this world, the handshakers compete with and fight other handshakers pairs. So it's like a survival game, like Mirai Nikki. And the pair that prevails amongst the others will then meet and challenge God. I'm gonna say what I said in my news video again, back then. This does sounds very interesting and has that K feeling to it since it's made by the same studio. Plus, I feel like this series has a lot of potential, but at the same time, I do not have any high expectations for this series. I have both a good and a bad feeling about this show. Just something about this gives off a really bad vibe to it. It just could be me though. I will judge it when I watch it. The anime aired on January 11th. Fuuka, animated by Dale Media. The story follows a boy named Yu Haruna. Introverted and unskilled at socializing with others, Yu's main method of communication is Twitter. One day, out of his way to buy dinner, he bumps into a mysterious girl named Fuuka Akitsuki, who breaks his phone thinking he was trying to take a picture of her panties. How will his new life change now? Oh boy, this is the anime that I've been waiting for years after picking up the manga. It's pretty good. I don't want to say much about this. It is finally time! The anime aired on January 6th. Aono Exorcist, Kyoto Fujouou-hen. Translated, Blue Exorcist Imperial King's Arc. This is the second season of the series. The anime will adapt the Kyoto Imperial King's Arc that started in the 5th volume of the original manga. In the late Edo period, a demon known as the Imperial King killed thousands of people. After defeating the demon, the Knights of the True Cross kept its left eye safely sealed away on academy grounds. But now, someone has stolen it. Hearing that the thief has taken the child hostage, the main protagonist, Yukio and Rin, returns to help. The investigation and pursuit will lead Rin and his friends to Kyoto and involve them in a deeper and a sinister plot. If you guys have not watched the first season, I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's one of the few anime series that got me digging deeper into the world of anime. The series began airing on January 7th. Granblue Fantasy, the animation, animated by A1 Pictures, an anime adaptation of a hit mobile game. In this world, the planet is filled with skies. In the skies are floating islands. The story follows a boy named Gran, who lives on a floating island called Zinkenstil. That's some weird fucking ass name, but you know what I mean. One day, he meets a girl named Lyria, Apparently, she has escaped from the Earth State Empire, a military government that is trying to rule over the world using powerful military prowess. In order to escape the Empire, Gran and Lyria heads out into the vast skies, holding the letter Gran's father left behind, which said, "I'll be waiting at Escalucia, Island of Stars." This seems interesting and worth picking up. I never really tried the mobile game, but I heard a lot of great things about it. The anime is set to air on January 21st. Konosubarashi Sekai ni Shukufu o Season 2, and for short, you can just call it Konosuba. Animated by Studio Dean, this is the second season for the series, so I won't say much about this. This was a really fun show. I was having the time of my life with this. Not literally, but you probably get my point. The first season aired last winter, and it was way better than Boku Dake Ga Inai Machi, also known as Erased. It even topped Erased in the end, I think. Konosuba is actually pretty addicting too. It is probably one of the funniest anime to come out in 2016. If you enjoy shows that allow you to turn your brain off and just have a good laugh or a blast, give Konosuba a go. I really enjoyed the first season, and I'm glad that this is receiving a second season. There should seriously be more anime series just like this. It has most of the elements that makes it a great comedy. The anime aired on January 12th. Chaos Children, anime by Silverlink. This is an anime adaptation of the visual novel game that was released for the PS4, Xbox One, Vita, PS3, and PC in 2014. It is the fourth main entry to the science adventure series. There's not much about this at the moment, just note that the anime takes place in the year 2015. About 6 years after the events of Chaos Head, abnormal events begin to arise in Shibuya District. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, this is a sequel to Chaos Head. It is one of the most hated animes out there, and no one seems to even notice it. I personally found it pretty good. It's a bit confusing and convoluted, but if you really try and understand the story, it is not that horrendous like others say it is. I highly recommend you guys check Chaos Head first if you decide to pick this up. Then you decide whether it's good or shit. Like I said in the beginning, if you hate it, just know that my taste in anime is shit. And it is not necessary to watch the first season, but do so since they both take place in the same continuum and universe. I was also looking forward to this since the game was announced. Glad it's getting an anime for it. The anime began airing on January 11th. Masamune-kun's No Revenge, anime by Silverlink. The story follows a high school boy named Masamune Makabe. As a child, Masamune once suffered greatly at the hands of a wealthy and beautiful girl named Aki Aragaki, who gave him the nickname of Piggy because of his physique. Seeking revenge against his tormentor, Masamune begins working hard to improve himself and returns as an incredible handsome stud and an albeit narcissistic high school student. As he encounters Aki once again, he is prepared to exact his vengeance. That is all I'm going to say. I read the manga for this and it's pretty okay. Some parts made me kind of question the character actions or motives. It's still fun to read manga. Of course, if you know by now, I gotta at least watch one harem every season. This will be my dose for this season. I was quite surprised and excited when they announced an anime adaptation for it. If you like Nisekoi, Amagi, Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukinai, this might be just for you. The anime starts showing on January 5th. Into the top 2 now. First up, Little Witch Academia, animated by Studio Trigger. Man, we all waited for 4 years now, right? This was supposed to be Trigger's main big title, but then they decided to do Kill la Kill. Over the past years, they have made OVAs for the series, and they were pretty good. And seriously, they could have done better in some certain areas though, such as the plot and all those other stuff. The story revolves around a girl named Ako Kagari. After witnessing the witch Shiny Chariot perform a show, she was inspired to become a witch. She then later enrolled into Luna Nova Academy, a school for witches that Shiny Chariot attended. At this school, she meets new friends and starts a new school life. She will also learn how to ride a broom and learn the wonders of magic. Get ready to see a wacky version of Harry Potter and a good amount of comedy. This is definitely a must watch for anyone this season. Trust me on this one, you will have a blast. The anime aired on January 9th. Last but not least, coming in at number 1. Tales of Zestiria, The Cross Season 2, anime by Ufotable. Yup, I know some people didn't like it that much, and the game got some pretty bad feedbacks and reviews from its players. I personally haven't finished the game yet, but I know I'm quarter away from finishing the game. I'll beat it by the time Berseria comes out, probably. And I really don't know what to tell you guys without spoiling what's gonna go down in the second season. So if you haven't watched the first season yet, go ahead and do so because the art and the animation is just amazing, as expected from Ufotable, right? The true masters when it comes to CGI and the usage of colors. I really love their style. And if you played the games, also give the anime a watch. I believe they changed the story quite a bit because of the feedback the game received. and they also added some kind of little bonuses. The second season began airing on January 8th. Well, there you have it guys, my top 10 for this winter. What are you looking forward to this season guys? Please do share in the comment section below. I love interacting with you guys, whether it be hateful, playful trolls, or just good comments. And again, sorry for being so late. I will definitely pick up the slack a bit. I've been really fucking lazy the past few weeks. Plus, I'm getting a bit bored of gaming all day and just not doing anything productive. Like always, thank you for watching. If you liked or disliked it, you know what to do. If you want more cool shit like this, sub. KohzzyJo out.